Good morning. Today we are going to be talking about problem-solving skills. So I'm going to put on my perspectives glasses and my thinking hat, and we're going to be brainstorming. And since we've been talking about vegetables, we're going to be brainstorming with vegetables. Now what I want you to do is get yourself a piece of paper or pencil or chalkboard or whatever you've got to write on, and I want you to take just about a minute to see if you can come up with at least 5 vegetables and list them real quickly. Here are my 5 vegetables: radish, carrot, beans, corn, squash. Now I wonder why I thought of those. Do you notice anything about them besides the fact those are the vegetables that we drew in my preceding videos? Radish and carrots, what part of the plant are they? Well, they're the roots and they grow underground. Beans and corn, what are the part of the plants that they are? They are seeds. And the squash is the fleshy part around the seeds of a plant. We can use these different ideas, the roots, the seeds, the fleshy part around the seeds, to help us think of more vegetables. We call these categories. See if you can add to your list of vegetables by thinking about these categories, and see if you can think of some other categories to use. Here are some of the brainstorming categories that I thought to use to expand the number of vegetables that I could think of. I could say that they grow underground, that they're the leaf part of the plant that we eat, the stem part of the plant that we eat, the flowers that we eat, the seeds that we eat, the fruit that we eat. I could also say, what vegetables can I think of that begin with what letters? A, B, C, and so on. Or I could use one of those general terms that I thought of, like beans or squash, and instead of just saying beans or squash, I could think of the different types. Look at how many different types I came up with for just beans. Lima beans, green beans, coffee beans, wax or yellow beans, soybeans, and you could keep going on and on and on and get more and more different kinds or varieties of beans. So that's another way to expand your ability to think of more and varied ideas when you're brainstorming. After you're done with your brainstorming on vegetables, you might want to try brainstorming other ideas. You can come up with your own, but here's 3 that I had. What can you do with a soccer ball? Think of all the different things you could do with a soccer ball in a soccer game and not in a soccer game. Things on Old MacDonald's farm. How many of you have sung that song? Well, you know about the animals on his farm, or at least some of them, but can you think of more animals? Can you think of things that aren't animals that are on Old MacDonald's farm? And words that begin with a certain letter, like the letter Y. Just brainstorming how many different words you know that begin with that letter. Hope you keep trying brainstorming. Bye-bye.